Good morning. Welcome back to the Friday Showdown. You guys know what it is, what time it is. We're going to do some live trading today. I got FxBigDog in the house. He joins these sessions where we do some live trading and we use our Pip Hunter tool to implement these trades. So we're going to show you how we use this tool, how we analyze the market, just like I do my daily live sessions and our VIP levels as well. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready as well. We're going to start right after this. All right. Good morning, Big Dog. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Cameron. I am doing absolutely fantastic. But listen, man, I tell you something. The markets are really crazy. We had some real wild movements last night due to Israel airstrikes on Iran. And, the markets just did exactly what the old saying says. Buy the rumor, sell the news. And that's pretty much what it was last night. Everyone reacted on the initial rumors that there was this extremely effective airstrikes all over. I mean, they spoke about different places, and it ended up that it wasn't as much as what that was said in the news. And then, of course, the market reacted. It's still a problem. I mean, war is never a good thing. I mean, let's just face it. War is never a good thing. And so with the markets being what it is, it's just like people get into a sort of a panic scenario. And when they get into a panic scenario, sometimes we mustn't react on what people's reactions are. Because when we do act on people's reactions, and just a typical example, when we had the news, I had all my clients calling me about what's going on. Well, I've just seen this movement in the market, blah, blah, blah. And they're texting me and I'm like, dude, all right, settle down, bro. All right. I get it. There's war. It's not cool. There's stuff happening. But at the same time, we can't just quickly go ahead and say, close out positions. Look who they do this until we know exactly what the details are, what the facts are. And so, it's those type of things that we absolutely have to be more sort of aware of and understand that we have to dig into the details instead of just reacting on what's coming out. We have to really see what is it that's going on. Anyway, big reaction in the market. We had this week. We had quite a bit of news coming out this week as well. That was related to the Canadian dollar. We had some CPI numbers that came out lower than expected, and we saw a reaction in the market. We saw some weakness out of the Canadian dollar. Specifically US dollar CAD. US dollar CAD had a big rally. But traders, if you actually look at the technicals, this is the whole thing. I did a couple of these live sessions this week, and I said, guys, this year, I get it. The market's not moving the way we were hoping to because of the lower numbers out of the inflation number, but it's still not something that we need to be concerned about, right? Because if you look at the technicals, what does the technicals tell us? Technical says that the US dollar CAD is actually in a sideways range. And so because we're in the sideways range, it means that the markets are going to react based on support and resistance. And what is our strategy? Buy support, sell resistance, right? So what should we be doing when the market's at resistance? Even though we had this big rally to the upside, what do we do at resistance? We don't buy. So which means that if you're in sell positions, you don't close out your positions by buying the market. You sell again. That's what you got to do. All right. And then when you sell at resistance, and this is the whole thing, right? This is the whole thing that a lot of traders really struggle with. They're very quick to go ahead and buy at support when you've got, buy at resistance when you've got to be selling at resistance. And you have to understand, if you're in sell positions, in order to get out, you've got to buy, right? So sell, you have to have a buy to get out of a sell. And so when you're at resistance, you've got to think this thing through. Say to yourself, if I was a trader and I was not in a trade at all, if I'm at resistance, what is my first reaction? What should I be doing? I should be selling. So why are traders getting out of sell positions at a place where they should be selling, not buying? It's like You've got to think this through, guys. All right, it's that simple. Just sell resistance, buy support. Keep it that simple. Now, what is always important is absolutely good equity management. Now, listen, traders, it is Preachy Friday, and I am on that bandwagon this morning where we're going to talk about equity management. Equity management is key. So things like we had last night, this bit of a whipsaw action in the market, should not affect you overall financially if you've got good equity management in a trade. It's just the process that we've got to go through. All right. Remember, traders, our strategy is very simple. When we're wrong, we're going to be right. All right? When we're wrong, we still want to be right. And the only way we can be right is to have a proper risk management strategy in place. All right? All right, traders, we're going to continue this morning as we go ahead and dive into some solid trades this morning. And I'm gonna just let everyone know. I don't know if any one of you are following our Dow remote strategy. If you're not, and Tyson said this a few times, he says, I've been telling everyone, get on this bandwagon. All right. If you're not following our trades in our Dow remote, you guys are missing out huge opportunities here. Huge opportunities. I'm going to share with you just quickly before we go ahead and throw in some trades. Oops, sorry, my bad. I'm going to go ahead and throw in here. Check this out, guys. This is our results at the moment right now. We got 5% that we generated at the end of February. We had 1 week. We made 5%. This week, last month, we made 15%. This month alone, we're up 13.3%. And guess what, traders? Check this out. We've made 3,496 pips so far. 7,800 for the month. And I started off with a $3,000 trading account, but I've made extra deposit. We'll talk about the risk management inside the actual live inside the live sessions. But more importantly, traders, this is kicking ass. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say this again. Traders, you've got to get to a point where you are making absolutely certain that you are doing what I like to call diversification. You have to diversify. If you're not diversifying your risk, traders, if you're not diversifying your risk and trading other strategies, then you're going to be that trader that gets caught up in one strategy, and you're going to be like, oh man, big dog, I'm in the CAD Swiss, I'm in the US dollar CAD, I'm only making 2-3% a month, and I'm really trying to, get more returns or build up my portfolio. Diversify, guys. Diversify. All right. You have to diversify in order to be successful in trading. You've got to diversify. I mean, come on. All the top traders in the world, all the big investors, all the big elite investors out there, they don't only have it in one asset. They diversify in multiple assets, and we can do that by diversifying in actually other strategies. We don't have to go actually invest in a different asset class, but we can take the same asset and diversify within by just diversifying in different strategies with different currency pairs. Pretty much it. All right. That's what we can do. And we have the tools, we have the know-how, and have the everything in order to be able to help traders do that. So make sure, guys, you go ahead and check out Traders Network Club. Check out the Dow Remote. We have Dow Remote and we have Dow Remote Pro. Check them out. If you have any questions, send it to support@tradersnetworkclub.com, and the team will be responding accordingly. All right, traders, let's get active here this morning. I'm sure everyone came here this morning to look for trading opportunities and not want to hear me speak all day. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've got going here this morning, Cameron, as we dive into some trade opportunities. All right. So the big thing right here, Cameron, what do we do here in the showdown? What is the main purpose of the showdown that we do here?
Well, our main purpose is to show them how we use the Pip Hunter tool and how we.
Show me the money.
Yeah.
All right, show me the money. That's what we're here for. Exacting cameras right to show them the pip, how we use the pip grabber tool. We send you trade ideas, and of course, at your own will, you decide on whether or not you follow those trade ideas. We give you the tools to be able to trade with that. So yes, we have live trading sessions. Cameron runs live trading sessions. You got to check it out in our VIP memberships. Check out the VIP memberships. But this is all about live trading. And the most important thing here, traders, is that everything we do is open and transparent. Because when we throw in a trade on these trade ideas that we do, when we throw this trade, we tell you where it is, which direction we're trading, which the entry point. These are all live trading accounts. All right, this is not me throwing up something in the air. This is me actually involved. So, which means that if we're in a trade and the trade hasn't gone our way, not only you're in the trade if you followed it, but we're in the trade too. And so we're not just saying, hey, there's a trade, blah, 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 and we're not doing it. We're actually trading these live. All right, live trading accounts, trading them live. All right, Cameron, so let's jump into the first trade of the day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a simple thing right here. Cat Swiss, we're on our way to 68.30. All right, we're on our way to 68.30 and beyond. And so, yep, and this is not a Buzz Lightyear movie, but this is exactly what it is. We're heading to 68.30 and beyond. So what I'm going to do here, Cameron, is we had this news out the week. I'm going to go ahead and simply go ahead and buy CAD Swiss right here. All right, buy CAD Swiss. So go ahead and implement it. Now, traders, Cameron's going to go ahead and do that, and he's going to go ahead and implement this trade. And when he does go ahead and implement this trade, he's going to be using the Pip Hunter Trading Tool to be able to execute that trade. And it's quickly, just like that. Boom, boom. Bam, bam, shank it, man. Or slam, bam, shank it, man. Something like that. Anyway, he's in. Now, he's got in that trade. Now, I want to go through a little bit of technical analysis to explain what just went down, all right? Just so that you understand exactly what Cameron has done, how he's put this in. Now, the reason why I've gone in with a buy here at 66.15 is because traders were heading towards, and if I go to a daily time frame, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. We're heading back into this range right here. This is why I say it's going to this level plus beyond. We got a range at the top. We got a support down here below. There it is there. And so this is around about 67.92. See, we're going to come back to retest that, and we're going to break back above, and we're chasing after these highs here. Like I said, 68.30 and beyond. There it is, 79.16. That could be the upside target for the CAD Swiss. We're going to retest this breakout point. We're going to come back here. We're going to retest it, but we're going to go back inside this. Now, this is the reason why I got in right now. If I go down to a 1 hour time frame, you can see right here, we have these swings. All right. And if I go ahead and plot them on the chart right here we go. And it looks like I got Cameron's fibs on here. Oh, crap. I'll have to go ahead and readjust that. Oh, smack.
I think your template's there. If you go to template.
Oh, did you? I don't know if I
go to
saved my
template in the
template.
top there. You see
Snap. There it is. Big Dog's template. Thank you very much, Cameron. All right, so there it is. I thought you deleted it. I'm so glad you didn't. All right, so there we go. I got the inside swings right here. I got another inside swing right here. But check this out. This is so important. Remember that number? What is the number on the daily that we saw that resistance at? At 67.92, right? 67.92, right about there. So let's go over here, and let's go all the way to the top right here. Now, look at the pullback. Look at where the 1.27 is going to be at. Right there at 67.88. So we know that there's going to be resistance at around about 6,800. The market's going to push through that. We're going to get to 68.30. That's not going to be our target. But I'm going to say this, traders, that the Swiss franc is probably going to go beyond that. It all depends how the market gets there. But we're going to go beyond that. So therefore, buying in at 66.15 right now is a no-brainer for me. Because we know that we've had the correction move. And check this out. The market's already come back and retested this area of support right here. And when it's coming back to retest that area of support, the only way up now is back up here. So Grabbing 20 pips out of this trade should be a no-brainer. I'm not chasing after 100 because remember, traders, we've spoken about this before. All right, it is not cool to try and stuff your mouth with trying to eat a huge elephant, right? So which means that there is no home runs. We're not chasing after 100, 200, 300 pips on the trade. No siree. What we're doing is we're chasing after 20 pips on each trade. And the reason why we do this, traders, is because it's easier to eat an elephant piece by piece. Not that we're going to eat an elephant, all right? All right. I'm not saying we're going to literally eat an elephant. But what I'm saying is that we're going to get into this trade and we're going to be making small profits. Because if you don't believe that you can make huge profits by chasing after small profits per day, and by the way, traders, I'm not just saying go ahead and scalp 20, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm saying let's go ahead and use a strategy around it that we're going to implement trades and go ahead and make sure that when we're wrong, we're right and we're chasing after small profits. That's simple. All right. All right. That's my trade. Let's go ahead and move. I told you it's Preacher Friday today, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at another trade, Cam.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and break down the U.S. dollar CAD, and reason. Oh, thank you. Oops. Reason is we literally just closed the U.S. dollar CAD for 235 net pips this morning, as we're holding some sell positions.
And we close out 300 and what?
235.
Yeah, but we close out 330 on a Dow remote. I just want to 390.
Oh yeah. So just to go ahead and break it down, guys, if you guys are not joined with the Discord and the VIP sessions, you guys are really missing out. As you can see, a lot of impressive stuff here. Get a lot of key analysis. You can see that we're closing 300 plus net pips with the Dow remote almost every day. Okay, so a lot of good stuff happening here in the Discord. If you guys are not a part of it, man, you're completely missing out. Okay, so you're in the Pip Hunter session on level 1. We were holding some sell positions, and what we had, looking at the 1 hour, is we started seeing a market structure shift, and we're holding some sells. We had a nice big retracement to the downside here, okay? And we got price to come move back up to premium, okay? So we were holding some sells, price moved back to premium, and I wanted to see this 1 hour fair value gap get respected, which we did. We saw a nice rejection, and price came back and just hit our target this morning, okay? So we came back, we hit the previous low of discount. That's what I wanted to see. Was price come back, take out this low of that previous low of discount? We took it out. We did not take sell side liquidity as well, so I'm still anticipating that we're going to continue to take sell side liquidity. So going out to the 4 hour, what are we seeing price do, right? Well, first thing I noticed is that we have a lot of insufficiency down below, and we haven't got a rebalance of equilibrium. Okay, from this low to this high. This is our 4 hour swing, our price leg. Okay, and we're now still, and this is what I actually want to do is do this. There you go. So we want to see price come back, hit our 50%. That's our rebalance for equilibrium. So we still got a lot of room to the downside. And I still anticipate that price is going to come back to discount of this price leg to retest our PDRAs in discount, okay, where we see our daily fair value gap. So this is a key area. I expect to continue to see a bearish move here on the US dollar CAD. If we take a look at the daily here, we did not hit our external high here on the daily, okay? So we did not hit our external high here, where I'd like to see price hit this area right here, knowing that our external model is over, and we're looking for now downside moves to take out all the sell side liquidity that we've created, that we generated. Okay, same here, sell side liquidity. So we have a lot of sell side liquidity that we've generated as we've continued to move up to the highs. But now looking at this, I expect now, right? We hit this low. We're done. We hit our previous low of discount here. We want to see now. This is going to be our next premium discount. Oops. What? Why does it keep doing that? There we go. Oh, this is not the wrong template. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to figure out these templates that I saved them in. Okay, so this is going to be our previous premium and discount. We want to see price come back to discount and retest these areas. So this is my key area that I'm anticipating that price is going to move to. We want to see price move to discount and continue to retest these PDRAs. So I'm going to go ahead and sell on the US dollar CAD as I'm expecting a continuous bearish move here as price is going to take some sell side here moving into this range where we see this daily fair value gap.
All right, fantastic. All right, good. So listen, traders, I want to go ahead and just give you guys a little heads up right here. All right, about what just went down the this morning based on down movement. So just give me 1 second. Cameron, you're going to have to take over here. I've got a little incident taking place here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to jump. Cameron, you take over from here.
Okay. All right. All right. With that being said, good morning, Jose. Good morning. All right, so what we do have now available is we do have the Euro US dollar and the New Zealand CAD. So let's go ahead and take a look at those two pairs and see if we got some trade opportunity here. Okay. So let's take a look at the Euro US dollar. Here on the Euro US dollar, we did see price continue, come back down to discount. Okay. We had these breaker blocks. We got rejection off this breaker block. So what I expect now is that price is going to come back, take out this previous internal high where we've the beginning high of premium. So we want to take out this premium high. I don't know why my mouse is lagging up. I can't draw. Oh, there we go. Okay. And we also have fair value gap. Okay. You can see here, this is a 1 hour fair value gap. We also got a 4 hour, but we want to see price come back into this area and take out this previous high where we expect that premium high. Okay. Well, looking at it as well, looking at the 4 hour, we also notice that this price leg from here, I don't know why my mouse is lagging. I can't draw right now. Yeah, there we go. From this previous selling pressure right here, from that high to this low, we expect rebalance of equilibrium. We want to see price come back to this consolidation. Possibly want to target this consolidation high. Okay, but we want to see a rebalance of equilibrium, and we want to see price come back into premium, right, where we test PD rates, right? That's kind of the goal what we look for, right? That's how we know what price is doing. So we want to see price come back to premium, retarget this area. We expect this 4 hour fair value gap to be retested. Okay. So year on the Euro US dollar, what I know I can anticipate is that price is going to come back up to take out this previous high, this internal high. Okay. This is where we expect the buy side liquidity. And we want to retest this fair value gap. Okay. We are only targeting 20 net pips. That's about 20 net pips to that previous high. So that's going to be a perfect target. So let's go with a buy here on the Euro US dollar. Someone says here, Fano said, do you think we could with the drop US dollar CAD close? Says we have. I'm not sure if I understand what you're asking there, Stefano. Do you think we could, with the drop, US dollar CAD close all in the positions we have? Do you think we could see a drop in the US dollar CAD with all the positions we have? Is that what you're asking? Well, I did just mention about the US dollar CAD that I do expect price to come back to discount to test these PD rates, right? So, yes, I do expect US dollar CAD to continue to move bearish to at least come back to retest this fair value gap. Okay. All right. we just have now the New Zealand CAD available. So let's go take a look at the New Zealand CAD. And my chart's completely empty here. Must have so all right. Let's go to the 4-hour here and let's see what we're doing here. Okay. So first thing is we notice this is how you start clean with the chart, right? First thing is we had this movement from this high to this low. Okay. Price came back into a premium. Retested this order block right here. So we got to retest this order block as well. Okay. Price came back down to discount. Now what we expect is that this previous low of discount will be taken out. This is our sell side liquidity. Let's take a look at the 1-hour here. Yeah, we can see we are respecting this fair value gap. So prices right now are respecting this area as we're getting some retracement here. Okay. Like to see price come back, rebalance equilibrium here. Right, this would be the perfect entries. We would like to sell at premium. Right, we like to sell at premium, buy at discount. So we'd like to see price come back to premium, retest that area where we expect this imbalance at our 50%. Then we look for price to come back, take out these sell side liquidity. Okay. So looking at the New Zealand CAD, all right, is we're moving back to this area where we expect sell side liquidity. Looking at the Aussie CAD as well, we can see, look at this. Aussie CAD took out this area. Okay. Took out this area. So we're kind of seeing a little bit of a divergence. Oh, on pair. We're seeing a little bit of a divergence. So this is indicating to me that we might see a bullish divergence here. We call it SMT, right? You can kind of use it here on the Aussie CAD, New Zealand CAD. Now you can already see that price has already pushed back up. Okay. So we got Aussie CAD pushing back up. We see the New Zealand CAD push back up, but we are retracing in this fair value gap. So you can see we're kind of consolidating right now in this area. What I'd like to see maybe is we see price do drop down as a manipulation, take out this low, right? But still hold that S&T. Okay. But as of right now, the New Zealand CAD, what am I looking? Is not really a nice structure, a nice good setup right now on this trade because we're consolidating in a fair value gap. So I want to say, you know what? Maybe we do get price to go ahead and hit out OTE, but I'm saying that, you know what? We are respecting this. We're not getting so much displacement out of this fair value gap. We're seeing a little bit of consolidation. I'm going to go ahead and target the sell side liquidity right here. Okay. Which is about 27 pips. So that's perfectly enough to come back down here, hit out target. Okay. For 20 net pips. So let's go with a sell here on the New Zealand CAD. Perfect entry would be if price retraced a little bit higher, hit out OTE here, still now back in premium, testing this fair value gap at the high, and that would be the perfect sell there as well, seeing that displacement off that area. So I'm still going to go with a sell here. If price does want to move higher, right, then we'll maybe expect possibly won't get another position, but we'll see how that continues to go. Okay. All right. Let's go to sell you on the New Zealand CAD. All right. There it is, guys. Trades are implemented. We are long the Euro US dollar. We're long the Aussie CAD. Short New Zealand CAD. Okay, so we're hedging there a little bit on those two pairs. Oh, well, actually, the Aussie CAD, we are holding. This is the one pair we're holding positions from last Friday. So we are holding a few positions in the Aussie CAD, 5 positions. Okay, so we are holding long on the Aussie CAD, and we are expecting price to come back to retest this order block back in premium. If we get rejection off this area, then we know that, okay, price is coming back down. Go ahead, previous discount low here. Okay. But we did take out sell side liquidity. Take a look. We took out this external model here. We took out the sell side liquidity here. Look at that. Nice sweep as well. Nice little candle wick sweep in that area. Okay. As you can see, 1 hour as well. Price came in, rejection. Not too much displacement, but we see displacement to the upside. Okay. So I like this. Possibly what we can see is price reject off this area, come back, and then maybe we see how price continues to move. But we could see a little bit of a manipulation back to the downside if we get rejection off this order block. Okay, always anticipate manipulation, right? So we get displacement, reject off some areas, come back, manipulation, and then we see price go, right? Pablo says you see an upside move. Upside move on which pair, Pablo? Which pair are you talking about? Aussie CAD. Do I see upside on the Aussie CAD? Well, the fact that we are seeing an SMT, we're seeing some divergence. If I even look at my oscillator on the 4-hour, not too much here on the oscillator. Take a look at the daily, hit oversold area on the daily. So yeah, I do expect a little bit of upside move here. Okay, we got an SMT here. We seen Aussie CAD take out this low. New Zealand CAD didn't. Okay, so looking at it now, the 1-hour is that, yeah, what I can anticipate is that maybe we see rejection off this area. Okay. And those Aussie CAD trades that we have are from last Friday. So we didn't implement that today. Those weren't buys that we took today. Those last Friday. But what I can see is that depending on how price comes back to retest this order block, right? If we see rejection, then I might be looking for a manipulation down here because we took out this external sell side. Once price takes out this external sell side and we see displacement, right, to the upside, so we come sweep this liquidity, we see displacement. All right, that's telling me that this external model might be done. Now we want to see how price reacts in these premium PD arrays, right? We got order block. We also have a fair value gap that price is trading in. Okay, does it disrespect these areas, or does it respect it? Maybe we see price respect it, come back down, manipulate, then disrespect it. Okay. All right, guys. That's pretty much it for today's show. If you guys loved the analysis and the tool that we use to trade in these showdowns, then go ahead and check out our VIP levels. We do this daily. Okay. So if you want to be a part of the community and you want to be a part of these sessions, we do this daily. So go ahead and check it out, our VIP levels on our website. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and email us. I'll go ahead and throw the email here. You can email us at support at TradersNetworkClub. We'll be happy to answer any questions. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. Go ahead and subscribe. Smash the like button as well. And we'll see you guys next Friday. With that being said, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. We'll see you guys next time.